live. Hello, hello, friends. Happy Friday.
Happy Friday.
It's Friday. Every time I'm like, StreamYard. It's StreamYard Day, which means it's Friday. This is a good thing.
It's Friday. It's Furls Day.
It's
Girls
Friday.
Day.
Furls Day. It's a good day.
It's a good day. How's everyone doing?
Yeah, we have a lot of friends here on the YouTube channel already. Good morning. Good afternoon. So many people. Ola Joe and the Naked Snail and Scully Boo Salem and Darlene and Maggie Lou. Hello, hello. How are you?
Good morning, everybody. Good afternoon. Good evening, depending on where you're joining us from.
Jessica, Hal. Hi, everybody. It's so good to see you.
It is so good to see you. Oh, this is so good. And today's a fun day because we have like something pretty exciting to talk about.
Tell them.
Tell them. We have a new hook. We have a new hook that launched today. I am so excited about this one because it has been something in the works since I think 2021.
Wow.
Maybe, yeah, I kind of think so.
Wow.
And we haven't had a new limited edition alpha series hook in a couple of years. So we launched our Maple in Red and Maple in Black, I want to say.
It was a little while ago.
At the end of 2022, I think.
It was a little while ago.
Because it was, all last year we didn't have one. And obviously didn't have one so far this year. So what do you have there?
Come to the party with a fan today, y'all.
I mean, it's either you or me every time. Every time.
Okay, we're not even talking about the hook.
Let's get to it. This is okay. You know my camera lighting. It doesn't matter what I do, but it is like a really pretty emerald green. Can you see it? Am I doing?
I see it. Yeah, you're doing it good.
I have a few here.
Oh my gosh.
Because we really wanted to make sure we were able to show how unique each one is. So some of them have more green, some of them have a little less green, some of them have more wood, some of them have a little less wood, because these are all handmade from a living, trees. When you break a stick, you don't get to really choose how or what it does, right? It depends on the grain. It depends on all of that. So when these blanks are made, it is basically a stick that is broken, put into a mold, acrylic is poured, a color is swirled in, then it is cured, then it is carved. So,
so when it's carved out of like a block. So you got wood, you got resin in color, and then you have wood again. And then they put it on a machine and they turn it and do all the amazing things. How long does it usually take to make an alpha?
That is a really great question, Deveter. That's a really good question. That's a good question. These ones obviously take the longest.
That's a really great question that I don't have the answer to.
These ones are handmade, hand carved in Texas and California.
Okay.
So they're done. These ones are made in the USA by the same carvers who've been working with us since, I guess, Harrison stopped carving them himself. So same team. But look at how pretty. Look at that. I love the ones that have the resin like in the handle a little. I don't know if you can see.
Yes. Those are the ones that I'm just like, now that's a serious limited edition. Those I love because I think they're just so unique. But the other thing is like, hold up the bottom of each of the ones you have. Like, so pick another one.
Pick another one.
Yeah. And you can see that even the bottoms are different. Like even the bottoms are different on alpha hooks, which lets you know that they are truly carved by hand. And the artisans that make these are just so gifted, man. So cool. So cool.
remember asking Chris, who's the, who owns the company who makes these, asking him how it's decided what like this and the finial, the handle piece is going to look like. And he said it depends on what the wood tells us to do, which I thought was really cool.
Yeah, I love that. So pretty. So pretty.
Green's my color, if you couldn't tell from my office. And pretty much everything.
Pam loves green.
I love green. And so these ones have been, the reason why these ones took so long to come to market is because a couple of years ago, the green color that's there wasn't. Oh, I have an echo. Do you hear an echo when I talk?
I do, a little bit. I know.
Are we okay?
It's like it's a little lag.
Yeah.
Which is making the echo on your end.
I don't know what to do. Okay. I'll be right back.
Pam cracks me up, y'all, just in case y'all didn't know. But yeah, she was telling us about those beautiful alpha limited edition hooks. I don't know about you guys, but I have 2 alphas. Oh, just telling them about my 2 alphas that I have that are like just in boxes because I don't want them to break. Is that wrong? Like, yes. Talk about the trays. See, these are my alphas. They're back.
I'm to talk. Is it working?
No. It's still a little delayed, but it's okay. Sorry. We can hear you.
I'm so sorry.
This was my birthday gift one year from my Furls peeps. The black one.
That was the last one we had done.
Yeah. Isn't she beautiful?
Monique's saying no echo yet. Okay. I'll hopefully that worked. No, I heard an echo. Anyway, the problem we were having with the green at first was that when it was swirled into the clear resin, it was almost fading the color and it was turning into like a blue.
Oh.
But this is a new material, I guess, that was brought to market recently. And so we were able to try again and we finally did get that green that we wanted.
It's so pretty. And I love the dark wood. What kind of wood is maple, you said?
Walnut.
Yeah. Oof.
So pretty.
Do we have a walnut hook tray or what hook tray do we have that folks can get with that hook? Like,
We have mango and we have purple heart right now, I believe.
Okay. Yeah.
And I think we have a couple nautilus left.
Okay.
Yeah, a couple.
Yeah. If you get these hooks, like you definitely want to make sure you have a tray or something special to put it in so that it does not break. Handmade, like literally hand turned. At some point though, I thought there was a video of how they make the alpha hooks. Is that true or did I make that up?
Maybe on our YouTube channel.
Yeah. So if you guys are on YouTube and you want to search YouTube maybe later today and just look up Furls Alpha Hook and see if there's a video out there so that other people can see how these hooks are made. And so Alpha was the first hook that Harrison ever made, right? Tell the folks, there might be some new people on here don't know, that history of the Alpha Hook. So give them a little background into the Alpha Hook.
I'm afraid to talk right now.
We hear
really bad. Okay. So legend has it that when Harrison was in high school, he had a girlfriend at that time who crocheted and was mentioning that her wrist was hurting, and she would have really long crochet sessions. And so he decided to make an ergonomic hook for her. And so he went into his dad's garage and whittled away and carved what became an alpha hook. And so he used her hand measurements and made a custom hook just for her. A few years later, when he was thinking of starting a business, he thought about those hooks that he was making, and so decided to try selling those. And the alphas were where it started. And it started off where a customer would email in with their hand measurements, and then he would custom carve every single hook for every single customer. And obviously it got to a point where he couldn't keep up and he couldn't really do it that way anymore. So he used the average measurements and kind of just started selling them that way. And then now we have this other team who kind of took over and makes them in larger batches for us. And then came Streamlined and Odyssey and Candy and Streamlined Metal, Streamlined Wood, and then some of the new stuff that will be coming out over the next year.
Incredible. I always, I of course knew this story, but I always love hearing this story because it always inspires. Sometimes, businesses are born out of necessity. Sometimes businesses are born out of just wanting to do something to help somebody else. And I love how the Furls story actually starts with Harrison wanting to provide something for someone he cared about. And that's why I really do love this brand so much, is because of the personal touch. And these hooks are made so that we can crochet for as long as we want, right? They're made so that our hands and our bodies are treated well while we're doing this amazing craft. So again, kudos to Harrison. Like I said, love this story. I've heard it 100 times, but I just love hearing it. And I think that people, when they hear this story and they understand why this business is what it is and where it came from, and why people like Pam are so passionate about it, is because the passion behind it really has a heart message to it,
I think so too. And up until it was at the end of last year. It was Cyber Monday last year, if you all remember, when we launched our very first machine-made hook, Streamlined Metal, the silver Streamlined Metal. And it still is our only machine-made hook. Everything else is still made by hand. So I know it seems like sometimes we're, sold out of the ones you want, or we have to discontinue some. And it is because of the limitations of having each one handmade. And so we sometimes have to make those decisions as to, if we want to bring in new colors, then we have to kind of say goodbye to some of the older ones. It's why we're so excited about the metal hooks, because it opens up a whole new world of possibilities for everybody. And
yeah. I mean, it just is so cool. And the other thing about Furls is that we don't just take a product and say, oh, okay, we're going to get rid of it because we don't want to do it anymore. It's because we want to bring new things and we don't have enough room to store all the old stuff and the new stuff. So if you love these products, you see them, get them. Because if you don't, you might not have the opportunity to have them anymore. So.
Well, if any of you are wondering about this space in the warehouse that we're talking about, I am going to be there next week. It's Furls' birthday. Furls turns 12. And I'm going to be flying to Austin next week, and I will be going live from the warehouse to do a little bit of a tour. It'll be our, I guess, second annual birthday tour. I don't know if I'm going to do it every year, just to be very clear. But I am going to do it this year. And so I know, Deveter, you've always wanted to go, and
so bad.
Hopefully a virtual tour will kind of move over.
Yeah, and I'll even have on. Do you remember? I think it was the 9th birthday or something that we made hats. We made party hats. I can't remember who the designer was.
Oh. Jackie. Adorable.
No, Jackie, who just released a book. Oh my gosh, so proud. And her story, you guys, is amazing too. So hopefully we'll be able to do a live. We might do a Saturday live one day. since she works during the day. If it's okay with Pam, we'll go live and I'll talk to her about her book. But I said that to say I'll wear my Furls birthday hat when you are in Austin, and I'll be having FOMO, and we'll go live. But it'll be so much fun. Like
soon we'll get you there soon. We'll get you there soon. I did share though the link to the birthday page.
Good.
So you can pop over, make the hat.
Yes.
You can make the hat. The pattern is still there. The pattern for the cake is there. So you can make a little birthday cake.
Yeah. Oh my God. That year was so much fun. Like we had a blast setting that whole thing up, like making that hat, making the birthday cake. Didn't we do like a contest or something? That was fun.
Oh, I think we had everyone decorate their hats, right?
Yes.
So make the hat, decorate it, post it on social media. Mm-hmm.
That was so cool. That was fun.
So this year there's going to be lots of exciting things happening. We're obviously going to have, there's going to be a sale, and we're going to be releasing a new hook.
Wait, rewind.
Yeah.
What did you say?
Huh?
What did you say?
We're releasing a new hook for the birthday. But there's a catch. So for the past 2 years, we've released like a limited edition birthday hook.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So we had the clear glitter one the first year, then we had a teal glitter one. Mm-hmm. This year, I like to mix it up and just keep you guys on your toes. This year, it's not going to be limited edition. It is going to be a brand new permanent hook to our collection. A newer hook? Yes. Another new one? Yes. I hope it's a metal. Hook. Colorful. Yes. It's going to be. I'm not going to show you. I'm not going to say anything.
Yes.
Had to make sure I didn't accidentally leave them up here because I did have them up here earlier. It is the new color of Streamline. So brace yourself. If you're not signed up for the emails yet, you probably should be.
I mean, if you're not signed up for the emails, I don't know what you're doing with your life as far as crochet is concerned, because all the goods are in the emails. Like, you want to sign up for those. Oh, man. Oh, the comments are going.
I know. So fun. I will tell you that no, that was the hint, was it not? It is going to be a Streamline metal hook. Do you all not like surprises? Like, do you not know what a spoiler? I feel like. No, I'm not telling you. There's got to be. Patience is a virtue.
I love it, Pam. This is
I don't like surprises.
You do or you don't?
No, that was
the comments. The comments. So because there's a little lag, you're like lagged a little bit. Like, wait, what did you say? What?
But I can tell you other stuff. I can tell you other stuff that's happening. There's going to be a special canvas birthday pouch. So we did, we always have like that birthday clutch pouch thing. So we're going to do that again this year. So the first however many orders, if you spend $100 or more, we'll get a free birthday pouch. It's like the canvas zipper, like I don't have the sample here, so I can't even show you. It's going to be cute. We'll have a picture up later. And then we're doing the stickers again. So people who are during the birthday event will get some fun stickers.
Did Harrison draw these, or are they different?
No, not Harrison.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm not telling you that either. So there you go. Another surprise.
I love this. Megan says she uses her pouch. She uses her pouch from last year every day. I think that's so cool.
So that event starts on June 21st. We are kicking it off with me going live from the warehouse. I'll see if I can get Harrison to come join. No promises, but you'll at least have me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure you'll be here too in
virtually.
So, you'll get your own personal little tour beforehand, and then we can do a birthday pageant stickers. Yes. I'm not telling you all anything I don't want to tell you. That was a power trip. I'm sorry. I shouldn't say it like that. I got it like.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Surprises are good. But what is not a surprise is that we have our new alphas out today. So you can get these.
That is not a surprise.
This is not a surprise.
That is a good thing.
Aren't they pretty? I just can't get enough.
They come in this cool box, right?
Yes, they do.
When I first saw this box, like the new packaging that you put out, and I put the old one and the new one side by side, I was like, holy mackerel, what a difference a day makes. Like
they're cute, right?
So cute. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Now, since this is wood, do we plant a tree for the hooks that are these hooks?
Yep, we still plant a tree for every wood product sold. So every alpha hook sold, every wood tray sold, every wooden yarn bowl, every streamlined wood. If it's wood, we plant a tree.
Love it. That's such a great idea.
Yeah.
See, everybody likes the boxes.
Well, that's good. I'm glad. Very, very glad.
Their boxes. Good stuff.
The silver streamline metals will be stocking soon. Crystal has all that information. I don't. I just take the pictures. I just do what I'm told. So we will be, we're going to have lots of stuff going on next week.
Wait, I see a really good question here. Y'all look just commenting on fire today. Oh my goodness. Somebody asked, how do you pick the hook to use for your project? Like, when do you pick streamline? When do you pick alpha? When do you pick?
That's a really good question.
I love when you do that. That's a really good question.
It's a very good question. So every material, like your hook, the material of your hook feels different in your hand, right? You know what I mean? Like the metal ones are a little bit heavier. Wood and resin are definitely lighter. And the material itself causes the yarn to glide differently. So metal is the most slippery. Obviously, it has the slickest glide, whereas wood has a little, like a mild grab, if you know what I mean. So they're still polished, and they have like a food grade wax finish. So they're completely biodegradable, technically compostable, not with the acrylic in it, but our wood products. But it still has just a bit of a grab. And then it also, the wood is a lot warmer in your hand. Do you know what I mean? Being an organic material, the metal is cool at first, but it warms up pretty quickly.
It does, yeah.
So I basically look at the project I'm working on and the material of the yarn I'm using. So if I'm using a very slippery yarn, like something like a bamboo fiber or something with like a silk in it, I'll probably reach for a wood hook because it's already such a slippery material in the yarn that having that little bit of grab helps me control my stitches a little bit. Whereas if I'm using a yarn that has a little bit of grab like a wool, I might reach for my metal hook instead. If I'm doing something with really tight stitches like an amigurumi, 1000% using a streamlined metal.
Yeah.
Just because if I need to yank or grab or pull or have those nice tight stitches, I like the durability of the metal. I don't have to worry about the material of the hook being more fragile. So That's typically what I do. If I'm using a finer weight yarn, I also tend to go for a heavier hook because the yarn is so light. Whereas if I'm using like a bulky yarn, I'll probably use a resin just because the yarn is heavy. So it's all that's what I personally do. And I know it's all about personal preference. Alphas obviously have a little bit of a different shape.
Yeah.
So depending on the size of your hand or where you like to hold your hook, that might play a factor in which hook you want to choose. Yeah, so that's what I do. I hope that answered your question. What about you, Deveter?
I'm not as technical as you. Most times I'm like, so for Amy, definitely you want to use a metal hook because, like you said, the grabbing and pulling. I was so silly the other couple of weeks ago. I was like, oh, I just want to make this one row, knowing good and well that I should not have used my resin hook. I used my resin hook and pulled it and snapped. I was like, oh my God, what's wrong with me? And the same thing with like wood hooks. Like even though I have a size D wood hook, I will only use like a fingering yarn with that. I would never use like an acrylic or a wander or anything like that. You have to be conscious of it. And then of course you want your hooks to match your project. So you got to make sure that you have all the colors,
I would say that is the most important step in this whole process. But to what you said, that, I mean, that's a really good point, right? So resin and wood, the smaller the hook, the more bendable it is. And you want to be careful because if you're pulling, I mean, it's just the nature of the material. So please be careful. It is not, it doesn't make it a faulty product or a defective product. It just is a tiny product.
Like I would never in a million years try and do Amy with this hook. Now, would I use thread to make earrings with it? Maybe, because the thread is thinner and it's not going to, cause this hook to. But yeah, you have to be really mindful of that. Like you said, Pam, you have to be mindful of the product. So it's wood, if you bend a stick, like you say, it's going to snap. And that's what this is. This is wood. So, the thinner, smaller ones, you want to use a lighter yarn with it.
This is a D.
Yeah. My pretty one is a G. This one is a G. And I'm just like, I just want you to stay pretty forever. So I have to find the right yarn to use this with.
So 3.25 millimeter. So this is the smallest size we have available in this alpha hook. So, do you see what Scully Boo Salem is saying?
Oh, wait, no, I missed it. What's she saying? Oh, the cancer hook raise the bar for, show the cancer hook again.
I have a whole bunch here.
Oh my God, Pam, what was that?
Huh? Oh, my.
It sounded like something fell.
No, this is a tool chest. So it's like, it's only like the drawers are, I don't know, maybe 4 or 5 inches deep.
Okay.
They're made for tools. And these are my tools.
Okay.
So
indeed they are.
Yeah. But I find, because I need to see them all, especially if I'm need to grab it quick for pictures or anything like that. And so I don't like digging. And so I keep them all here organized. But yeah, these are the cancer hooks. So pretty.
So pretty. I just love the color combo. Like, look at that one on whatever side that is for you. It looks like it has like maroon or I don't know. It's just a deep color. That one.
Yeah.
What? Holy moly.
So there was just less white mixed in with that, like, is that like a fuchsia?
Yeah.
So these are all hand poured and then swirled in like a test tube. So the people making these don't know what they're actually going to look like until they're cured and come out of the tube.
Wow.
So that's why everyone is a bit different and why we can't just make them all look identical.
Yeah.
You just can't.
No.
I'm so glad you guys like these. That does make me happy. That makes me very happy.
They're beautiful.
And we have 2 more Zodiacs this year, brand new.
And then you're going to be done with the Zodiac.
I can't wait. I'll be honest.
I can't wait. But then there'll be something else. So,
yes.
There's always something new and exciting.
Friends, please. Just you wait. Just you wait. Deveter, I know you know what's coming later this year because you've seen. I promise it's worth it.
You are so funny.
It is hard sitting on all of these secrets. It is hard.
I gotta tell you, you've been doing a really good job, Pam. Like you spilled enough of the beans that people's appetite
my lesson.
You're excited, but you don't give as much as you used to. Like you used to just, oh yeah, and we got this coming, and we got that coming, and we got the other thing coming. And then Lorene was like, Pam, reel it in, sis.
It wasn't Lorene. It wasn't Lorene that reeled me in. She's arguably worse. It was our customer experience team who answers all the emails who said, can you stop, please? Speak. They were kind about it. They were very kind. But they're like, the amount of emails we get from people saying, Pam said. So I do it for my team.
Oh, goodness. I love this. Mrs. Deveter has a poker face. Yeah, I ain't telling y'all nothing. I leave that up to Miss Pam. I ain't saying not nary word. Won't be quoting me in emails. Mrs. Deveter said, no. Oh, no.
No, it's just Pam. The amount of mail I get. Oh, my goodness. Diane is one of the people who told me to stop telling you all. She's one of them. So you can go ahead and get mad at her. Diane. You guys can email into her. Her name is Diane. D-I-A. She's going to hate me.
She's going to get you, Pam.
She is. She is.
Oh, my goodness.
She's going to start forwarding me all the emails. All right. So I know usually we do a giveaway every week. And usually we give away the new whatever it is we're releasing. However, this is a $150 hook.
We can't do that.
So instead of doing 2 winners, we'll just do 1. Okay.
Wait. Hold the phone.
Yeah.
So you're really going to give away a limited edition? Oh.
Before I get the call to not do this, depending on who's watching the live.
Just do it. Just do it.
Just going to do 1.
Just scroll.
I hope you all are okay that there's just 1 winner this week, but it's because one person is going to win a limited edition walnut and emerald alpha hook. So,
oh my goodness.
So go ahead and comment. Don't tell me.
Comment. Just comment.
Don't tell me about
say,
it. We'll give it like 5 minutes, okay?
Oh my goodness. And how much is this hook again?
It's $149 US. Or if you get all 13 sizes, we have 1 set of all 13 and it's 15% off. So I'm going to go ahead and link it.
Yes, please.
So I don't get in trouble.
Oh my goodness. This is definitely a collector's item.
It is.
Absolutely beautiful hook. And if you are an alpha hook lover, you need this in your arsenal. How many alpha hooks have, with the swirl, the acrylic? I know there was the black and
over all time.
I have
no idea.
You don't know? Okay.
No idea. I mean, maybe a dozen. Maybe. So we had the bloodwood in white.
Right. I remember that one.
Holly in blue. For the holidays, I think 2 years in a row we did that. That was like that. It almost looked white, that wood with like the blue swirl. Obviously maple and red, maple and black. We had the champagne swirl. There was a pink one, a purple one.
The pink one was so pretty.
I have it here. It was the first Furls hook I ever bought for myself.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It was really pretty. So, oh, there's Heather in there. So see, the team is watching the live, and they might tattle. So we got to make sure we don't go too far with this today. I'm just kidding. The purple is really pretty. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Okay.
I love the comments. Pick me. Let it be me.
Monica, my grandson was born today. He needs a hook. Well, happy birthday.
Happy birthday, little one.
Happy birthday. This one is like, so I have to send these back. Obviously, they were just for photography. But you better believe I'm keeping one for myself.
No, that's right.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, that's right.
Which
Your
one?
photos are always beautiful, by the way, Pam.
Well, thank you.
Such a great job. Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm sitting here shopping for my own in person. I think I'm going to keep this one. Because it has like the resin that goes in, like, you know, far down. And then there's a nice chunk of wood split in there. And
oh, let me see it.
Like, do you see the wood in there?
Hold it up so we can see it.
Oh, I don't know if I am. Oh,
yeah. That's a nice hook.
I'm going to keep that one.
I like that one. Yep.
I mean, it's one of the perks, right? You get to pick your own.
That's beautiful.
I think I'll keep this one. The rest, though, are going to be going back. So they'll be for sale. Can't keep them all.
I might get a hook that was held in Pam's hands. How about that?
How about that? So this summer, the lives are going to look a little different because I will not be able to be here every week. As you know, the children will be home and they cannot be contained. So so usually in the summers, I, count down the 9 weeks until they go back. But Deveter, I know you're going to be live though still, correct?
Yes. And hope to have some fun interviews and have some cool people on that, we can talk to and maybe learn some new things. Maybe, I don't know, maybe we'll work on something this summer. I don't know. That could be fun. A little project or something.
Crochet along or something.
Yeah, I think that would be cute. What would you guys want to crochet along? What would you want to do that you would work on with me? Ooh, I like that idea.
I like that too.
We shall noodle on that. I think you have a lot of comments now, Pam.
I think so too. Okay, get free hooks for the year. That'd be fun. Okay. All right, ready? I am loading all the comments now.
Okay. I can babysit here in California for exchange of hooks. That's hilarious.
I love it. Okay, going right back to the beginning. There were a lot of comments today.
I told you.
Whew. 67 people have joined us.
Wow. Hi,
no, 67 people are currently
right now
trying to win.
And they are commenting.
Okay. I'm just gonna. All right, ready?
Okay.
I'm gonna start now.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, the pressure.
Are you scrolling now?
I think I am. I can't see it.
Okay. 1 for the money, 2 for the show, 3 to get ready, and stop. Sarah Gardner. Woo! She's in Austin. Congratulations, Sarah. You are the winner of the beautiful limited edition alpha with emeralds and walnut. It's a beautiful hook. All you need to do is email support@furlscrochet.com. Put in the subject today's date and winner. And can she let them know what size she wants?
Yeah, absolutely. If it's still available.
if it's still available.
We will get it for you.
Your preference in the email. So go ahead and email right now, Sarah. Congratulations to you. $150 hook. It pays to watch lives on Fridays with Pam and Mrs Deveter. Congratulations. Yay.
All right. Well, that was exciting.
I hope that makes your day, Sarah. I love the giveaway portion.
I do too. It's my favorite. So you won the Benedict Bridgerton hook. Did you see the reel Heather posted yesterday?
Can we talk about what y'all did with Bridgerton? Can we just a little teeny tiny? First of all, I have loved the series since the beginning. I think it's just amazing. I love the old world. I just everything, the images, the color, the clothes, just everything about it. And I didn't watch Queen Charlotte. I was like, I don't want to watch it, blah, blah, blah. But after I watched the season 3, the first half of season 3, I need to watch Queen Charlotte.
When we all had that 1 month where we're like, what on earth are we supposed to do with our time while we wait? Watch Queen Charlotte.
I absolutely love the writing, the music. Like my kids will come in the room and like, Mommy, what is that? Like it's all modern day music that they're playing, on the harps and violins and everything. It's just amazing. And I love that you guys brought it into our crochet world. So yeah.
It felt like I don't even remember how it came up, but there was, I think there was some TikTok or something where I can't remember it, but it was something like, which Bridgerton character are you? There was something, and I was like, obviously hook obsessed, and we were looking at our hooks, and I was like, this one looks like I can't even remember which one it was, like the Daphne hook or because they all have their house colors too, and then or they all have like their costumes which they lean more towards one color or another, and so we had way too much fun pairing our hooks with the characters, and then Heather put together a little a reel which turned into a blog post, which turned into an email. And it is so much. And then, of course, she was super sneaky. I did not know she was doing this.
Really?
But she snuck in the new hook and gave you all so talk about, we all like to spill the beans. And so this one was the Benedict, which I thought was very clever.
So clever. I too, for hook's sake, crochet, I too love the Penelope hook. She's one of my favorite characters. Daphne, after watching Queen Charlotte, Daphne is now my favorite character. Like Lady Danbury, so good. So this evening I'll be watching part 2 of season 3.
I watched it all yesterday already.
No way.
Okay. It was for market research.
Sure.
It was mostly because as part of, my job, I have to be on social media a little bit just to check out things. And I was so afraid of spoilers that I didn't give it a chance.
I love this. I was getting ready to tag that too. I mean, it makes sense. It makes perfect sense to be up at 4 a.m. crocheting and watching Bridgerton. It's so good. But then now, after I watch it, what am I going to watch? Because
you start season 1, episode 1.
Yeah. I guess.
Well, the books also seem to be free on Audible, or at least they are for me. So you can always just
listen to the books.
Yeah, if you haven't already.
That's a good idea. So are there more books after this season that we're getting?
I believe so. I think there's that's a good Crystal question, because she read all the books before I think there even was a show. So she was already so I know there's a lot of them. I think there's 7 books for the 7 kids, I think.
Okay. So I need to talk to Crystal. Crystal, I need to talk to you.
Yeah.
Because I need to know if I should read the books. And I also love to know, because sometimes the book is obviously way more better than the shows or the movies. And I'm curious to know how this stacked up compared to the books. I always have to ask that question. Oh, yay.
Yeah.
This is good.
Do you have any books you're reading like do you enjoy
I'm
reading?
so bad. Like, I used to be an avid reader, and I don't know, I've lacked. So I need to get back into reading.
There's a lot going on though. So I understand that. I understand. I like listening to Audible when I walk my dog.
Yeah. Okay.
And I'm not a big TV person. Like Bridgerton is probably the only show I've watched this year, I think. So, but I mostly read because I don't want to fight the kids for the TV.
Oh my.
So I just
read. So what are you reading?
Does Audible count? Yes, it does count as reading. I think it does. You're consuming a book.
Yeah.
I 100% believe Audible counts as a book.
Yeah. This is me, Kelly. Kelly, I'm right there with you. I used to read all the time, but now I'm like crocheting and
yeah. Right now I am devouring the Red Rising series. So if you like sci-fi, this doesn't. Okay, it takes place in space, but it doesn't feel like. I don't know if any of you have read it at all or listened to it or anything, but it is so good. The first book has definite Hunger Games vibes, but then it quickly moves past that, and it's good. So my husband's listening to it on Audible while he drives to and from work. Sometimes he works a couple hours away. So we're doing like the tandem, like we're both going and reading through it at the same time a little bit. And so then he'll come home from work and just start yelling at me like, did you get to this part?
I love that.
Yeah. And I was like, oh, yeah, I did. So the poor kids are probably like, what is going on?
That's cute.
So good. Yeah. So that's the one I'm on right now.
Oh my goodness. We've been on for like almost an hour, Pam.
Don't read it. I can't not read ahead, Kelly. We've been through it. So Kelly's another. Every time I like the cold case mysteries. Ooh. Okay. So Kelly's on our team. Mm-hmm. She's one of our wonderful customer experience agents. And she gets to hear me. I yell at Diane all the time because Diane recommended a book series to me. I thought she had read it. Oh. And then I started reading it and I'm like, oh my gosh. And I went to go because I needed to talk to someone about it. And Diane's like, oh, no, don't tell me yet. I haven't read it. So now I'm going through all this emotional turmoil by myself. And then she's finally starting to read them. And then she'll be like, oh my goodness. And I'm like, listen, I'm 2 books past that right now. So frustrated.
Oh my goodness.
So Kelly's heard this all. Don't read ahead. I try not to. I can't help it.
Do you read ahead? Do you?
Well, I think I'm a fast reader.
Okay.
Is what it is. So, and like I listen to Audible on like 2 times speed. Because
me too.
You too. Okay, you get it.
Yeah, me too. I'm like, oh no, it's too slow. You got to speed it up. I watch YouTube like tutorials like that too now. I'm like, okay, too much talking. Let's get to the crux of what's happening here.
If they're talking too slow, it gives my mind time to wander because I can't
think about other things.
Yes.
100%.
So we got in the car and then my Audible automatically connected without me meaning for it to. And so the book is like reading and my husband just looks at me and he goes like, what is this? And I was like, it's the book we're reading. You understand what they're saying? Like, yeah, it's the only way I can understand what they're saying. So just tip of the day. If you're not enjoying your Audible or listening to books on audio, try playing around with the speed at which the author is reading or the
person is reading.
Yeah. See? I get distracted too. Exactly. Like that's the only way I can listen and keep track of what they're saying is if they're talking as fast as I normally read.
Mm,
So
that makes sense.
the Red River, it's the Red Rising series.
The Red Rising series.
Yeah. So Pam reads books with the chipmunks doing all the audio. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my goodness, that's funny.
All right, everyone. I think it's the time of day where we have to face the reality of getting back to work.
Yeah.
So I hope you all have a lovely weekend. The reaction of people who don't read at 2x speed is hilarious. I think so too. Oh my goodness. Heather makes me laugh all the time. Okay. I will see you all next week from the warehouse. So make sure you are ready. 10 a.m. Central.
It's going to be awesome.
And I will be there I hope it's cooler.
Oh, Lord. Do you have one of those little personal fans, Pam? That's what you need.
I got one for Christmas from my mom.
I need to order one. We spoke about it the other day. I really, yep, you did show me that. I need to order one.
Too much. Better than nothing. So Heather will keep you posted because I'm going to be traveling for most of the week next week, getting things done. So she will be keeping you all posted on my behalf. And I am so excited. So excited. Deveter, I know you already know what hook is releasing.
Oh my gosh. I can't wait. It's going to be awesome.
You know what? I'm going to give you a hint. So I already gave you a hint that it's a streamlined metal color. Mm-hmm. The second hint is that when we first started talking, we being the Furls team, started talking about carrying streamlined metal in other colors, this color was the one that both myself and Harrison, without talking to each other, said we wanted the most was this color. And so it's happening. That's all I'm saying.
It's happening. And it's happening for birthday. And it's going to be awesome.
Furls turns 12. Furls is like a preteen.
My gosh. Oh my gosh.
Oh, look at the people who are commenting. I wonder if it's this color. I wonder if it's this color.
I love it.
It might or it might not. I'm really not giving hints. I don't think.
You got to hang out and see.
Hang up, sign up for our newsletter. I think I could be wrong. Heather, you remind me if I'm correct in this. I think we're going to have a newsletter giveaway for a full set of this new color. So if you're a subscriber, you are already entered to wait. No, you have to be a subscriber to be able to win. So there will be details coming out, I think, early next week, but someone is going to be winning a full set of the new hook that I'm not telling you anything more about. The date and time of the live, June 21st, 10 a.m. Central. And I think it is on the birthday page that I had shared. Yes, but it will also be going out in emails. There'll be lots of reminders. So it is like arguably our biggest live event of the year that we do is the one that is live from the warehouse.
I love it. All these comments are cracking me up. Like people are serious about this thing. I love it.
I don't blame you.
Ask what is it? Eastern. That's 11 a.m. Eastern. So 10 Central, 11 Eastern.
So same time as our lives. We're keeping the time the same. The only difference is I will be in a different country. Different country, different time zone.
Lots of difference.
Different temperature.
Oh, Pam.
Not in a hoodie. Not going to happen. All right, everybody. Have a wonderful weekend. Again, Deveter, always.
Have a good weekend, y'all.